startups, entrepreneurship, starting your own new business. Join me every week as we dive into stories, topics, and advices from the top founders, innovators, the crazy ones, the misfits, the troublemakers. Every Saturday at 4 p.m. I'll see you there.
What are you guys looking for in Pakistan? Yes, we do have.
Yes.
It's a little hard to find, but yeah, we do have a lot of IT professionals, and
Yes.
just filtering them out a little bit, and you get a whole ton of people who are then
Yes.
willing and can be placed. So, what's your company? Are you guys looking for remote staffing? Are you guys looking to relocate people to Japan? What's gonna happen?
Our companies basically provides, both like on-site working opportunities and also remote working opportunities as well. And then like a skill set of like level of people like are gonna be, it's gonna be really high.
What's like the price point that an IT professional actually gets paid in Japan?
So like in Japan, like same thing has happened. So like if you like are proven to be like really highly skilled, and then like for example, and also like the companies like you work for is multinational companies. Then the like salaries like will easily like reach up to around the 10 million yen, and, like even for the first year.
Hello, everyone. My name is SaadAhmedAllahwala, and welcome back to the Startup Podcast. Today, we have a very special guest and an old friend who recently reached out, and I didn't know he was visiting Pakistan. Someone from Japan, and working in an industry that we're actually pushing these days a lot. Our organization, our people around me, and we're really working to make that problem solved. Today we have Hiroyuki with us. Hiro from Plus W. Hiro, thank you so much for giving us your time and
Thank you
joining
so
the
much.
podcast.
Yeah, so like it's been my honor. So like hello everyone, I'm Hiroyuki Shiono and just call me Hiro. And then like I'm now the like head of global business and like AI engineer in Plus W. And yeah, so like our company is like currently like reaching out to like Pakistan. And so like as like Japan like has like suffered from a significant like IT professional shortage. And then like we want to like connect the like Japanese companies and also like Pakistani IT professionals to like tackle like these like technical challenges together.
Perfect. So essentially your company is working as a remote HR company.
So like that's like really unique about like our company. So like our company has like both aspects. So like first it's gonna be of course like HR companies, and then like the next one like is gonna be like software engineering companies at the same time. So like like there's so many like companies about like only doing HR and only doing some IT work, but like we actually do both. So like one of the bottleneck of the like HR company is that so I think like since like as I like recognize like Pakistan country as a full of like freelancing workers, so like many of you like might have like chance to get like recruited by the recruiters, but the most problem happen is that like especially in the tech field, so like recruiters like don't know about technology. So
Yeah.
like one of the really funny things like happened is that so like recruiters like reach out to me and then they said that like their clients like wanted to have someone like who actually had experience in about like 5 years of generative AI. It's kind of it's so like very hard. So like maybe like if you were like a Stanford professors or like scholars, then like you might have a chance to do it. But like even the concept of generative AI like didn't like emerge like in 5 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
But so like it's not like only the case, but like I actually see like a really like similar trend like over there. So yeah, so like by like having like both aspects, like IT engineering companies and like HR companies. So like yeah, we know like exactly about like what kind of people like industry wants and what kind of skill set, tech stacks and like even the soft skills like, they wanted. So and yeah, so like it's just like really unique about like, our company.
Awesome. Before I actually ask you what you're looking for and how other companies can connect to you,
Mhm.
um, we as Pakistanis know how great we are, you know.
Yeah.
But a lot of people, we are very bad at marketing. So how did you and your organization actually come across Pakistan, and what gave it away? What made you actually start your interest and working in Pakistan?
Okay, yeah, that's actually fantastic questions. So, like, one of the unique aspects of our company is that, like, we have a strong work partnership, like, with both, like, Japanese government and Pakistani government.
Mhm.
And so, like, when I think, like, it's in the, like 2020s, so, like, our, like, CEO, like, Wakako Sakurai, like, also serving as a, like, executive vice president for, like, Docomo. And so, like, she's now, like, oversees, like, entertainment sectors and, like, sports sectors and, like, IT sectors as well.
What's the-
Then like a while like she was working for like NTT, then like she had a chance to meet with like former like ambassador like in Pakistan called like Matsuda-san. So like he's a person like coming from Japan and then like staying like Pakistan and it's like serving as like ambassador's work. And then Matsuda-san really advised us to to like promote like Japanese companies get into the Pakistani market because like it has a huge potential. And at that time, so like Japanese companies promoted themselves so hard in both like Vietnam and like India, but like only around like 80 Japanese companies like existing in Pakistan. But like you know that for example like Korean companies, like Chinese companies, I mean like there are actually huge like number of like companies like located in Pakistan.
Yeah.
So yeah, like why not like inviting like Japanese companies to
Yeah.
the Pakistan? And so like by leveraging the, I mean, so like and that's like our government, but like I mean like for profit like companies work. So this is like how we started. So like at this point, so like for it's this like really early stage. So like we like our company didn't like limit ourselves into like IT and also like human resources, but like eventually like it turns out so like yeah like as I just said, so like Japan country like yeah the country in Japan so like Japan like itself like has suffered from like significant IT shortages and then like in the meantime so like we're like desperately looking for like really like a top and talented like IT professionals but like Pakistan like they have and also like I mean many like freelancers and like many IT professionals are like eager to work for the countries like for the I mean like outside of Pakistan
Mhm.
so why not like we like serving as a bridge between them so like this is like actually how like our company started.
Awesome. Um, no, that's beautiful. And I've even noticed, so I've met the consular of Japan in Karachi even, and it's
Mhm.
so surprising that whenever someone from Japan shows up, they know Urdu. Like a lot of times,
Yeah.
people who are consulars or someone, they can
Mhm.
even speak Urdu. So the friendship between Japan and Pakistan has been very
Yeah.
historically amazing. Uh,
Mhm.
we've seen such amazing work being done from the Japanese government, even in like my city, where you also visited
Mhm.
and you didn't
Mhm.
tell me. So next time I get to show you more of it.
Yeah.
Um,
Thanks.
but so, how big of a demand do you see in Japan of IT professionals overall? Not only like that can be sourced from Pakistan, but like in general. If we look at, yes, Japan does have a aging population, and then the number
Yeah,
of
that's so true.
trained staff and everything is shortening. We're going to see that happening in China also. I was looking at this podcast
Yeah.
a few weeks ago of
Mhm.
this gentleman from Pakistan, and
Mhm.
even he was sharing that the Chinese population is aging. So in the next 20 years, by 2050, even
Mhm.
China is going to have a huge
Mhm.
need human
Yeah.
capital and
Mhm.
the need for IT professionals or any professionals that
Mhm.
then Pakistan is going to be a country that's going to be
Yeah.
sourcing human because
Mhm.
if you look at Europe, if you look at China, if you look at the US, every country, all of these countries have aging populations. We are a country that even right now, how we would look at our age, how we would look at our increasing population in Pakistan, we only had 40 million people 70
Mhm.
years ago. Now we're 250 million people. We
Wow.
have expanded
Yes.
way faster than a lot of countries. Um, so the number of growing population that we have, and because we can speak English, we are a country that is multicultural and has so much history with
Mhm.
the country, with the world. It just seems like a good country to be working with. So,
Mhm.
anyways, coming back to Japan, how big of a need of IT professionals does your company or your government actually identify in the coming years that there is, okay, we need like 100,000 IT professionals in Japan in the next 5 years or something?
Mhm.
Is there data?
Yeah, like to be honest, like for now, like even for now, like we're like facing like significant IT shortages, and so like estimated that the number like will be around like 100K.
And for the how many years? Like for the next year, for the next 2 years, or the next 5 years?
I think like these like trends like will like continue to grow up. Like I mean like even in this year like we have like a 100K, and so like due to like
Wow.
like Asian populations, and also I mean like people like don't have like much child, so then like there should be like these such kind of needs like will grow up.
Awesome. If we look at so I know, so when I went to Japan and spent some time there, I know for a fact that Japan is not a cheap country, especially not Tokyo. I mean, Japan overall might be cheaper,
Mhm.
but what's like the price point that an IT professional actually gets
Mm.
paid in Japan?
So like in Japan, so like as a salary range of like IT professionals are I mean like actually like decent, but like not as high as like a US or like UK professionals to be honest. So like usually like they got the like first year like engineer like with like an average level, I mean like with a medium level, like we'll get around the how much was that? I'm just like doing some quick calculations. So
Even if
20 yeah like 2500 like USD.
2,500 USD for
Yes.
like a mid-level IT professional.
Yeah,
What
2,500 like USD like for each month. So
Of
like it
course.
will be, yeah.
Why
So
we don't even want to calculate in PKR. PKR is fluctuating every day.
yeah,
And USD is like the best way to calculate.
yeah. Like a USD like it's gonna be a standard. I know. So like, like USD, like it's gonna be a. I mean, it's like obviously it's like first like junior level of engineers, I guess.
So
Like
then
in Tokyo,
that's yeah, sorry, go ahead.
I mean, like yeah. So like in Tokyo, like it's gonna be around like 300K. And then, but like when we look at like other parts of the area, like it might be like a little bit cheaper. Like let's say it will be around like 250K or like even lower.
Yen
Yeah, no. 250K like a US dollar
per year.
per year.
Okay. But
Mhm.
that's like the highly skilled IT professionals, correct?
So like it's kind of like a medium level or like average level.
So
I mean
that
like yeah, if it is like highly skilled, so like you see that like what actually happened in Silicon Valley, right? Like Silicon Valley or like Los Angeles, like any of the metropolitan area in the United States. And then like even like for the fourth year, like they actually got around the like one like no 100 no oh just wait a minute. So I'm gonna do some like really like quick calculations, but so like it's been like really confusing. Like,
I
can I
can
just
help.
do it like yen, and then like you're gonna like add
So
some like
yeah,
video.
so but one USD is about 10 yen, right? Or 100.
No, I mean like one USD like right now will is equivalent to 150 yen.
Oh, so yen went down?
Yeah, like yen is like getting weaker to be honest.
Oh,
Yes,
because yeah, see, it was about 100 when I came.
yes. So
I mean, you can tell me in yen, I can just open my calculator.
okay, amazing. So Nissan, okay, so like I
Yeah,
think
in yen.
yeah, so for like in Japan side, like usually like they go around the like 500 that's like 5 million yen.
5 million yen for
Yeah.
highly
Like a
skilled.
5 million yen for the juniors, junior engineers.
That's per month.
No, like per year.
So that's $33,000.
Mm-hmm. Sort of. And but like you know like what's actually happened like in the US. So like even like I mean like even like junior level like data scientist or the like a full stack engineers can earn about the 27 million yen. So I mean like I don't know like how much like in the like US
Yeah,
dollar,
that's like
but
$1,500 about.
yeah. More than that. So even more than that. So like in Japan, like same thing has happened. So like if you like are proven to be like really highly skilled, and then like for example, and also like the companies like you worked for is multinational companies. Then the like salaries like will easily like reach up to around the like 10 million yen, like even for the first year. But I mean like this like salary range is gonna be like for or like only like really highly skilled people. But
Awesome.
so like
So
even the cost structure is right now like has been changing.
yeah, so coming back to your company, what are you guys looking for in Pakistan? Yes, we do have So
Yes.
it's a little hard to find, but yeah, we do have a lot of IT professionals, and
Yes.
just filtering them out a little bit, then you get a whole ton of people who are then
Yes.
willing and can
Mhm.
be placed. So what's your company? Are you guys looking for remote staffing? Are you guys looking to relocate people to Japan? What's gonna happen?
So like our companies basically provides both like on-site working opportunities and also remote working opportunities as well. And then the like a skill set of like level of people like are gonna be it's gonna be really high. And so like the main reason behind it is that so like right now like we like our companies is like of course a for-profit company, but like as you know like history like we have like really strong relationship to the government. And so and also like we also like want to contribute like not only in Japan but also like for Pakistan as well.
Yeah.
And so like there are like so many like offshore like companies like around the world, and then like they outsource like some of the ID projects and to like other countries because the labor cost in the other countries is just cheap. But like we don't like want to have that kind of model because like in a short term like like the national like economy like might achieve like some growth, but like in the longer term like it actually has a negative effect because like the country like who actually provided the like a precious workforce will get like suffered from the like branding that like this country is a cheaper country. So like for now like we got the like a meeting lead from like many of the like Japanese enterprises, and then like we are desperately like looking for the like the collaborators. The people like who can like work with us, and like a technical stack like might be gonna be like really high, and so like usually like expected so like around like usually like expect that like a master's degrees or like PhD degrees, and like we also like hired like some of the like some people like who just graduated from like undergrad degrees. But like these people like will have like extensive experience like as a freelancers already like while they're in undergrad. So like we are like actually so what are we who we are actually looking for is like A level no like S level like this kind of like a really like a top like Pakistani engineers in the country.
Awesome.
Yes.
Um, so that's what you're looking for. What kind of progress have you made so far, and how can actually we or other
Yeah.
companies get connected and work with you? Help.
Yes. So yeah, like going like back to like this May, like until this May. So like we've had a like really hard time because like COVID-19 hit so hard, and like the Japanese government like imposed a really strict regulations
Oh
for
yeah.
like for any like professionals or like even the tourists from like overseas countries to come into like Japan. But like right now, like the situation has been changing, and then like the Japanese companies try to lower like restrictions so that like they can welcome the workforce from like overseas countries. So that's a tailwind. So like so far, just like within a year, like we actually like hired like eight like Pakistani engineers so far. But like
Eight,
right now we yeah like only eight. But like
eight.
right now, like, we actually see the like exponential growth of demanding. So like, for example, like one of the companies like hired like two Pakistani engineers by using our services. Like now like definitely wants to have like five engineers at the same time. So usually like Japanese companies look for a precedence. And so like if they like actually want to like try for the new things, then like the first thing like they will do is like are there any like similar companies like doing the same thing, doing the thing like similar thing, and like literally like all the companies like in the industry like would do that. So like that's really hard. But like once like we broke like into the like psychological like barriers or like wall, then like yeah suddenly like Japanese suddenly like the whole industries we're like focused on we're like desperately like looking for like any of the like a Pakistani like engineers like all over the world. So for now the like Japanese industries like and also like outsourcing type of stuff is gonna be occupied was like actually occupied by Vietnam and also like India's like IT professionals. But like our company aims to like propose the like Pakistani IT engineers as a realistic option for like Japanese companies, like by doing some like a PR, branding, and like marketing, like at the same time.
That's awesome. Who have you worked with in the country so far? If that's fine asking, of course.
So like excuse me, what did you say?
So, like in Pakistan, I see that you have hired 8 to 10 people so far. You have more prospective people, and you have more interest coming in for the country and the engineers. So that's
Yeah.
amazing.
Mhm.
Um, how can HR companies or institutions or tech companies who are already working in the country, are there opportunities for them to help you out or work with you to really help you with your mission?
Okay, so yeah, like, just like correct me like if I get it wrong, but like I guess like so like actually, I mean, so like yeah, we can like we're gonna like be like open to like any like opportunities. Like for example, like if Pakistani companies like want to get into the Japanese market, then like we're like actually like, providing like full support of it. Like I mean like it doesn't like I mean like our limit like ourselves like does not limit like only to the like Japanese only to the companies, but also the IT professionals. I mean like freelancers as well. And so like likewise, it's also same for the like different directions. So like if Japanese companies like want to get into the like Pakistani market, and as long as it's like IT related or like human resources related, then like we're gonna be like resourceful enough to like help them out, as always. So yeah, so like our companies like obviously like it's like IT and like HR companies, but like we do not like strictly like limit ourselves to like that kind of activities because like the ultimate goal is to like serve as a bridge between like Japan and Pakistan.
Fantastic. That's beautiful. Well, you have our full support. We have been working, my dad has been working in human resources for the past 15 years.
Mm-hmm.
And not with staffing or anything, but by really just training and building a network.
Yeah.
So there's if it's anything that you need from us, we're here to help. Um, other than that,
Yeah.
anyone in our network, if they want to reach out to Hero and
Mhm.
their company, they should. How should someone connect with you? LinkedIn?
Okay, so LinkedIn is gonna be fine, and also like maybe like you're gonna see the like a plus W like corporate channel,
Yeah.
corporate link, like straight like in the yeah straight like in the like YouTube like comment. So yeah, like you're gonna click and like get registered like if you're IT professionals. Like yeah we'd love to like, work with you.
That's amazing. Even I'm going to explore more and more about them very soon after this. But
Mhm.
if there's any questions, reach out to Plus W, reach out to Hero. He is a beautiful human being, so sweet,
Thank
um,
you.
and has been visiting Pakistan. So, like, tell him where to eat in Pakistan also when he's back
Mhm.
here. And just to, really show him and show more and more people like Hero what kind of potential there really is in Pakistan. So they can bring their businesses. They can bring their businesses through Hero and other people who are doing the same work of bridge building. And that's really how we accelerate our country's progress and our own community's progress by bringing in collaboration. And that's what he's doing. And that's what really need to do more and more on our side. So thank you so much for doing everything that you're doing. It's really
So
an
much.
amazing help to Pakistan, amazing help to our nation, and an amazing help to this world, really, honestly, because it's not the mission doesn't only stick with Pakistan. Um, we need to do more and more of this
Yeah.
globally. And that's what we learn in Future Hack. Thank you for being a mentor there. Um, but if there's anything else you need to add, please do. Otherwise, thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, thank you so much, like clear, and it's like it's been a pleasure to be here, and also like have a chance to like see like my like really nice like old friends here, and so like yeah, so like right now like our companies like try to like expand like our networks to like Pakistan. So like if you have like any interest, then like we're like really welcome to like have a conversation with you. So yeah, please like hit a comment below like if you like it. Then yeah, like we'll see like how it goes. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Startups, entrepreneurship, starting your own new business. Join me every week as we dive into stories, topics, and advices from the top founders, innovators,
The crazy ones, the misfits, the troublemakers.
every Saturday at 4 p.m. I'll see you there.